The beauty of psalm space is all-encompassing. It's so much bigger than what you or I could ever imagine. We have so much inside of us that we don't even know exists. To know that other people feel this, that you're not alone, that there is help in the world for you. Why don't you talk a little bit about Psalm 27, Mr. Jack?
Well, this one starts out with a rhythmic variation of the lament that you're going to hear later on. I'm going to start out on the clarinet with something that's rhythmically similar to it. Peg spent a long time with this, I know, trying to figure out exactly how to weight this and how to write it, how to measure it. And so it winds up being a dotted rhythm, a herky-jerky rhythm at the beginning. And as it goes on in the piece, it becomes a very smooth, almost a wail, a lament. This may be the most sorrowful or reaching out for help kind of tune in the project. It's very heartfelt.
I wrote this piece for Jack and myself, and I'm hoping that people will get something out of it. The Lord is my light and my salvation. It keeps continually going over it and over it and over it. We'd like to play a little bit of the beginning for you. This is how I heard it in its original stages, which makes it really neat for the listener to hear it. So then when you hear it with Lisa Bevel singing beautifully on this piece, she grips my soul, and I hope she grips yours as well. This is one of my very favorite tunes on Psalm Space. Let's play a little bit of the beginning, Jack.
Okay.
And then we go into the first verse, and I think this text is extremely gripping. The text is, when the wicked come against me and eat my flesh, and my enemies and my foes stood and stumbled and fell. How impressive. What an incredibly powerful text and psalm. Psalm 27 is so powerful. When the wicked came against me to eat my flesh, and my enemies and my foes stood and stumbled and fell.
It strikes me how visceral the text is right out of the get-go. To eat my flesh. Wow, that's a little more vivid than many of the other Psalms. But you know, if you translate that to 2018, 2019, how many times have you really been involved and you immerse your soul in something only to have it blow up in your face? I've had that happen lots of times. And it feels like eating my flesh when the world does that. You know, the Psalms are over 3,500 years old, and people change. Or sorry, things change, but people don't. Here we are that much time later, and the same sort of emotions drive people. Please, Lord, protect me from things eating my flesh, in a figurative sense or literally.
Please put me up on a rock and protect me. And this psalm is saying that. I will protect you. You are going to be okay. It is going to be okay. That is the beauty of these psalms. It's incredible, the power.
When the wicked came against me to eat my flesh, and my enemies and my foes stood and stumbled and fell. Though an army may encamp against me, and my heart shall never be afraid, though war may rise against me, in this I will be confident. The Lord is my light and my salvation. The Lord is my light and my salvation. The Lord is my light and my salvation. In whom shall I fear? Whom shall I fear? The Lord is my light and my salvation. Oh, the Lord is my light and my salvation. Is my light and my salvation. In whom shall I fear? Whom shall I fear? One thing I've desired of the Lord, that I will seek, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord. Oh, the days of my life, I behold the time of trouble He will hide me. He shall set me high upon a rock. Now my head is lifted up above the enemies all around me. Oh, oh, The Lord is my light and my salvation. Oh, the Lord is my light and my salvation. Oh, the Lord is my light, my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Whom shall I fear? The Lord is my light, my salvation. Light and my salvation. In whom shall I fear? Whom shall I fear? Wait on the Lord, wait on the Lord, wait on the Lord, wait on the Lord.
It always comes back to the idea of if you truly believe and you can read these and internalize these psalms, these texts, it gives you hope. And hope is everything. With a little bit of hope, you can accomplish an awful lot. Okay, now
Psalm 40 precedes Psalm 27 in psalm space, and they go together with the idea of waiting on the Lord is the main emphasis. How many times do we want an answer and we can't get an answer? Or we don't know the answer and can't get the answer when we want the answer? Everything today is so driven by, I have a question, I'm going to get the answer right away. Or I'm going to know the answer. Well, that's not always the way it is with life. That's not always the way it is with faith. That is not always the way that it is in our life. Sometimes we have to wait. And that's what the whole idea of Psalm 40 is about, is waiting. I used a wonderful male and female voice on this and had to add in a steel guitar. It was just part of what I heard when I composed the piece. And we got the most amazing people on this, musicians on this tune, which makes this tune one of my absolute favorites. It has a lot of country flair. Being in Nashville, it's kind of fun to have that. I really feel a great sense of relief when I hear this tune. It means a lot to me. I hope Psalm 40 means something to you as well. Enjoy the beauty of this tune.
Oh, look at this.
We're gonna be late.
Yeah, again.
Can't believe this.
Yeah, it's happening again, as always.
Why does this always happen to us? I don't get it.
Maybe he's telling us we should wait.
His time, not ours.
Wait, 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 wait. I waited patiently for the Lord. He turned to me and heard my cry. He lifted me out of the mud. He set my feet on a rock. song in my mouth, a hymn of praise to our God. He put a new song in my mouth, a hymn of praise to our God. Oh, many see and trust the Lord. Blessed is the one who sees. Many see and trust the Lord. Blessed is the one who sees. Oh, Many, Lord my God, the wonders you have done, none can compare to you. Many, Lord my God, the wonders you have done, none can compare to you. Oh, Then I said, here I am, I have come, I proclaim your saving acts, I do not hide your righteousness, I speak of your love and faithfulness. Do not withhold your mercy, dear Lord. May your love and your faithfulness always protect me. May all who seek you rejoice and be glad. The Lord is great. But as for me, I am poor and needy. You are my helping
I love that tune. I love that tune. It just moves. It just moves me, you know, it moves me. So hope it moves other people.